My girlfriend did not give me the first slice of cake after I poured my blood, sweat, and tears into making her party perfect, and it's tradition to give the first slice to their favorite person, so I guess I'm not that to her. I, 20 am from Brazil, and here it is tradition that in a birthday party, the person whose birthday is being celebrated gives the first slice of cake to their favorite person after everyone sings the birthday song. This week was my girlfriend's, 24F, and she had 3 celebrations. One with her birth family, one with her adoptive family, and one with friends, which was a surprise picnic that I planned and organized. She has had a very difficult life, and her moms are really important to her, as the adoptive mom saved her from starving as a kid and raised her, giving her a chance at life. And her birth mom battled very hard against poverty all her life, struggling and fighting to keep her kids alive and well. So, of course, I never expect her to give me the first slice of cake at the family celebrations. But then there was the picnic. I spent weeks planning and then reaching out to all her childhood friends, making sure they would come. I went to bed at 2 a.m. the night before making her favorite cake. I spent a butt ton of money on food, drinks, and gifts. I did not do it because of the first slice, of course, but at all times I couldn't help but think, now is my turn. Turns out it was not. She has a best friend of many years. He and she are like brother and sister. They went through a lot of stuff together, like him losing his mom and her not having food to eat at home as a teen. And even though they are so close, they don't get the chance to see each other very often now, as they both are very busy with life and all its crap. So, of course, she took the chance to show him some appreciation. He was so happy, and of course, I understood the situation. She sees me every day and has the chance to honor me almost daily. She always makes me feel really loved and all, and she can't do that with him. Also, I understand she wanted to show him that her having a relationship does not mean he is not her brother anymore, a priority in that sense. I am not jealous because I know there is nothing romantic between them. He is pretty gay and polygamous. She is the most monogamous girl in the world, and she worships me, but I couldn't help but at least feel a bit. I don't know. Do I need to explain? Maybe disappointed, maybe unappreciated. I feel like I can never be the most important person in the room. We always talk about getting married. We are each other's life, and still. Get me? And also, she did this in front of everyone, in front of all our mutual friends who don't really know him and all he means to her. So I also felt kind of embarrassed. I am just venting. I want to go home and cry a bit. I know I am being childish, but I guess I will keep it that way for now. Update. Hi, everyone. Thank you for all the kind comments. My girlfriend and I have very different energy spans, so I usually leave Hangouts a lot earlier than she does, which is what happened today. So I left, posted the story on Reddit, took a shower, and started to paint my nails. About 3 hours after I left, my girlfriend calls me. I pick up and she is sobbing. Notice she does not have Reddit and does not speak English, so she didn't know about the post, and I had not talked about my feelings with her yet. So she calls me, absolutely pouring, saying she was going home and she had had the best day of her life, that she loves me so much for doing this for her, and spends the next 15 minutes talking between sobs about all the effort I put into the birthday celebration, thanking me for every single one of the things I did. Then she mentioned the cake slice. She said to me that throughout her entire life, because she has always had birthdays in her mom's houses, she had never given a first slice to her best friend who went through all that with her, and that me being empathetic enough to let her do this was honestly one of the most special things I'd ever done for her. She told me he had been going through some very important stuff, and she was not around ever because of work and college, and he was feeling very left behind because of this, which is a huge thing since they are basically brother and sister. So the cake made him cry so much. It was the first time she had ever done this, and he finally felt like she had not forgotten about him. And then, because I made that much effort for her, she asked me to rest. She told me that this next week was going to be entirely for her to show me appreciation. She asked me to please, for once, not sabotage her showing me love and pampering me because I feel like I don't deserve it, because she was going to take her savings to take me out and spend the week giving me surprises. I know her well enough to expect some love notes, her showing up to surprise me at my place, maybe even a song written for me. She also invited me to spend the weekend at her place, just the two of us. She lives with her family, and they are all going to the beach, leaving the house empty so that she can cook me dinner and give me one of her 1-hour-long full-body massages. They are my favorites. Then after she said all that, I took the opportunity to tell her about how I felt today. She listened quietly, and when I was finished, she apologized, saying that she did not realize that was how I felt, that was not her intention. She just thought that did not mean as much to me as it would have meant for her best friend. So she decided to honor him that way and then honor me differently with my Princess Week. But she told me she understood how I felt and that she was sorry anyway. We talked a bit more, but we got over this stuff pretty quickly, and it all ended with us gossiping about the day because Gossip, 2 friends of ours who don't really get along very well, apparently went back home together, half drunk, after I left. Man, I love Gossip. Well, friends, I suppose that's my update. Maybe this is the day Reddit realizes that emotions are complicated and life is too, which is why small moments do not define a relationship or someone's feelings. How we react to the situation and deal with it does. I love my girlfriend, and she loves me a lot too, and that does not mean she does not have any found family beyond me. That also does not mean I'm not allowed to feel sad. I have the right to feel what I feel and to be welcomed in that feeling, being validated. I will marry this woman, mark my words.